Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Shop My Stash number 2. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the products that I had in my last Shop My Stash. I'm going to show you what I finished up. I'm going to talk about the products that I, tried and everything, give you my opinion on those. And then at the end, I will show you the products that I pulled for this current stash. So let's go ahead and actually, let's start with skincare first. So I didn't have, I didn't pull a cleanser. I don't think, there was no cleanser pulled for the last basket, but I did have this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. And I did finish this, which was nice because this was definitely something that I wanted to finish. I am a huge fan of the Mario Badescu facial sprays. I will say, however, this, of all of the ones that I have tried, which I think there's 4 that I've tried, I want to say that there's a coconut water one that I haven't tried, but anyway, all of that to say that the orange blossom one is probably my least favorite. So I think moving forward, this is going to be one of those things that I'm not going to repurchase again. I think I would rather stock up on the ones that I truly, truly love. So that was the first thing that was in there. Next up, I had this little, it's like a trial size box. It was from my birthday from Sephora. And this is the Glow Recipe, 2 little products. The first one is the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. Now, this says it's a toner. Once I actually started using this, though, I'm going to say this is more of like an essence because it's definitely thicker than a toner, but it's not quite as thick as a serum. It's kind of in the middle. And with this, you do not put it on like a cotton swab or anything like that, a cotton pad, where a lot of toners you do. This you literally put on your hands and pat into your face. Now, I will say I think it probably works well. I would notice when I put it on, like my skin would calm down if there was any redness or anything. And then especially in combination with the other product, I did feel like my skin was more moisturized, but I could not stand the smell of this. It's supposed to smell like watermelon, I think. And it does smell like watermelon, but then there's like this underlying smell, and I do not care for that. So as far as this product goes, I will use up what I have, but I wouldn't purchase this again strictly because of the scent. I just really, really didn't like it. And with my skincare, well, honestly, with all of my body care, I want to enjoy it. I really want to enjoy all of it. I want to enjoy the way it feels, the way it makes my skin function and all of that, but I also want it to smell good. So yeah, that was just a no-go. Now, however, this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. I do really, really like this, and this is almost like a thick serum. It's not quite as thick as a moisturizer, but it's, a little thicker than a serum. You put a couple of pumps out on your hands, put it on your skin. It just helps to add a lot of hydration and a glow, which I love. So this was actually really, really good. So I'll finish both of those up, but honestly, I don't know that I would repurchase either of those at this point. I have so much skincare that I need to work through that I really don't need to be behind anything anytime soon. Okay, so as far as the masks that I had pulled, first off, I finished this Pretty Savvy face mask. This is the charcoal and black sugar exfoliating. Now, the instructions on this say that you are supposed to put this on like a mud mask, let it sit for a while, and then you go in with water and kind of do circular motions on your skin to help exfoliate. Because the texture of this, it has like sugar granules in this. However, I feel like this was more just an exfoliant because I really honestly could not get it to even stick to my face like a mask. I would put it on and there was so much like sugar to it that it would literally just start falling off. So I really wasn't able to use this as a mask. I just used this more as an exfoliant. It was definitely a deep exfoliant. So if you're somebody who has really sensitive skin, this would like skin you, like you would not be able to use it. I enjoyed it. I like a deep exfoliation every once in a while, but this is definitely one of those things that I would only be able to use it like once a week if I was using it full time. So with all that, you know, I don't know. I have other exfoliants that I like better, so I won't be purchasing this one again. And then I did finish up this Dolgen Honey Nourishing Sheet Mask. This is from Temu. I don't even know if you can get these on Temu. That is one thing that frustrates me with Temu and a lot of like their skincare and stuff. When you go to look for the product, like if you want to purchase it again, or like for me, there have been times that I wanted to link a product, whether I liked it or not, you can never find it again. So I didn't even look with this one because it frustrates me so much when I've done it in the past. But I mean, it was a very basic sheet mask. I like it. I mean, I like sheet masks. I've really never had a sheet mask that I didn't really care for unless it was like a really weird smell or something. But yeah, this was definitely good. And then I also finished up this Rose Clay Mask, Deep Cleansing, Moisturizing. This is another one. It was like a little pod thing. These were from Temu. This was really nice. It had a nice rose fragrance to it. It wasn't one of those clay masks that hardens up and feels completely stiff. Like you could feel it kind of drying, but it stayed a little bit moist and it was very smooth to put on. So I did actually really like that. Now I did not finish these other 3 sheet masks, and that is something that I did discover over doing this. And this is part of why I wanted to do the Shop My Stash, is just to kind of see like what's working for me right now. I love sheet masks, but obviously with a sheet mask, you have to have the time to kind of just like lay back and relax, because unless you have one of those silicone mask holders, the sheet mask really, you can't put it on and do a bunch of stuff around the house because it will fall off. So I just found myself like the thought of having to just like stop what I was doing and relax stressed me out, which is really bad. I need to change that. That needs to be something that I work on. Whereas like the clay mask, I can put that on and then go do things. So what I'm going to do, I think, is these are going to go in the basket for this coming Shop My Stash, and let's see if I can work a little harder on making a little bit more time to do things like this, because I really want to. It's just, yeah, that was the reality over the last couple of weeks has been, it's just been busy, and I even though I wanted to do sheet masks, like I just couldn't relax enough to be like, okay, you're gonna go, lay back on the couch for 20 minutes, which is bad. I need to change that, but that was the reality. Okay, so next up I had one body wash, and this is from the Dollar Tree. This is the Be Pure Hyaluronic Acid Body Wash. I really, really had high hopes for this, and maybe that's where that was probably my mistake. This was okay. This was better than a lot of the body washes that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree. With that being said, it still wasn't the greatest. So again, I feel like I'll probably use this up. It's not like it's so bad I can't use it. So I'll use it up, but I wouldn't repurchase that. And then the lotion that kind of went along with it is the Be Pure Hyaluronic Acid Lotion. Same type of thing. This is not the worst lotion that I've ever gotten from the Dollar Tree, but it's lacking. It's not quite there. And I'm really trying to stop buying products that are not up to the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of settling with my body and skincare and all of that stuff. So same thing, I'll use this up. It is what it is, but I wouldn't repurchase. Okay. Let's talk about these lotions actually. So I had 4 lotions. These are actually hand creams from Temu, and I had tried them out as hand creams and they just were not enough for me. They just not enough moisture. So I actually did finish up 3 of them, which was exciting. The 4th one I'm halfway through, which is literally less than like a full use for me. Now those as a body cream, actually they're fine. So I'm good with, using them more. So I think what I'm going to do, this one that's almost finished is going to roll over into the next basket. Now, would I repurchase those again? Probably not, just because they're supposed to be hand creams and they're not functional. They don't function as a hand cream. And as far as body lotions, I can get a much larger size than that to use. The other lotion was, this is also from Temu. This is the 7, looks like this. This, I only used this once. First off, it smells really good. It smells very strongly of coconut. But this is more of a balm. So for me, this is much, much too heavy to use as like a body moisturizer. However, this would be probably really good on feet. So I'm actually going to put this with my foot care stuff. And the next time I try it, it will be as a like heavy duty foot moisturizer. So I'm going to put that over there. Next lotion, this is the Vaseline Intensive Care Calm Healing with Lavender. So the Vaseline line, I tend to like. Here's my dilemma. If I use it once, it doesn't feel heavy enough for me. I've noticed with most of the Vaseline products, you have to be consistent, like using it every morning, every night type thing. And then you will see your skin, like the moisture start to increase. So I feel like this lotion is much the same. Like if I use it one time, I'm not super impressed with the moisture. I will say, however, the fragrance in this, like a lot of times when you have body care products and it says it's lavender, it is like lavender-esque, but it's not like a true lavender fragrance. This smells like true lavender. So it's really nice to use this like with an essential oil because I mean, you can definitely tell that, you know, it's a true lavender scent. So I do like this lotion. I would have to use this like solely this lotion for like a week and see how my skin reacted to truly be able to give a true opinion. And I may do that at some point. But at this point, I mean, obviously I'm going to keep it in my collection. I will definitely use it. It's just a matter of would I repurchase? And I'm not 100% sure yet. So there's that. Next up is this Dr. Teal's Moisturizing Bath and Body Oil. Now this I do like. Now this is not a true lavender scent though. This is more of like, you know, like a calming lavender blend type of a fragrance, but I do like this. It is definitely moisturizing. And let's see, the main oil in this is soybean oil, which is okay. I mean, there are better oils for your skin than that, but I mean, it is what it is. I did enjoy it. And what I usually like to do with this is to put this on first, right after I get out of the tub or the shower when my skin is still wet. And I put this on, and then once, you know, that's kind of soaked in, then I'll go in with a lotion on top of it. And it just makes your skin super glowy and hydrated. Oh, I'm actually missing something. Hang on a second. Let me go grab it. Okay, we're back. This is what I was missing. And the reason I was missing it is because I had it up on my nightstand. This is the Dr. Teal's Sleep Spray with melatonin and essential oils. So it says that you can use this, what does it say? In shower, on pillows and bedding, on body, and in bedroom. I don't care for this on my body. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. This is more of like a watery mist. So it's not like a perfume that you spray on your body and then the alcohol dissipates and it's, you know, you're dry. This is like a watery type of a feeling. So I felt wet for a while after using this and I just wasn't a fan of that. But I do really like this as a linen spray. So that's why it was upstairs in my bedroom, because I was, you know, using it to kind of spritz the sheets and the comforter. And it does smell really good, you know, when you use it like that. Again, though, this is not a true lavender. It's like a lavender blend. So if you're looking for pure lavender, this wouldn't be it for you, but it does smell really, really nice. And honestly, I'm almost out. So we'll finish that up. Okay, the other two fragrances that I had, the Bath & Body Works Hello Beautiful. This is definitely a nice one. I feel like this is one of those body mists that the fragrance is a little bit more high end. It's not like quite as like young woman or young girl scented. This is more of an adult scent. The problem with Bath & Body Works though is they just don't last. And it's a constant battle with me between, do I want to keep purchasing Bath & Body Works stuff? just because the packaging gets me, and I love how like every year like they'll come out with different ones. Even if it's the same fragrance, they'll have the different packaging and all the different lines, and that gets me every single time. But the product itself is not that impressive to me. I do really like this fragrance, but the lasting power isn't there, and just I don't know. So that's a debate I just continue to have with myself. This is a good one though if you are a fan of Bath and Body Works. It's a very like floral scent, and I did like it. The next one that I had was this Body Fantasies Sunflower Breeze. This was the first time I had actually used this, and I actually really liked it. This reminded me back in the day. This is for those of you who are like my age, maybe older. The company Origins. They had a perfume that I loved, and it was called Spring Fever, and they discontinued that in like the late 90s. So it's not been around for a very, very long time. This reminded me pretty heavily of that perfume. Now, this wasn't as intense. It didn't have the staying power, but as far as the fragrance itself, this was very, very similar. So I liked that part of it. So there's that. The last two items that I had in the body care, skincare, hair care portion of my basket was these two, the shampoo and conditioner. And you guys, another one. I was hoping so bad that this was going to be so good. It's the Silkiens Hair Care Pro Formula Hydrating Shampoo. This is from the Dollar Tree, and then I got the conditioner to go along with it. So, I have strictly been using this over the last 2 weeks. I didn't use any other shampoos. I'm trying to think. I only used a different conditioner when I styled my hair curly. I did use a different conditioner then. But I've been going more straight. But as you can see, like, I don't know if you guys can see it. And part of this is my own fault too. Not my own fault, but it is raining today and humid. So my hair is definitely going to be a little bit more frizzy than like normal. But, okay, the shampoo, it's kind of what you expect from the Dollar Tree, because a lot of times their body washes are this way. It's almost like it's super watered down, and then they add something to thicken it. So then you end up with that weird, almost like a slimy, mucusy texture. That's what this is. But it's very watered down in that you get like a whole palm full of this stuff, and you try and like work up a lather, and you still end up having to go back in a second time, which I normally do anyway, but I don't normally have to use a whole palm full of it. So like this one, I mean, I'll use up the shampoo, you know, it is what it is. Honestly, I used quite a bit. I mean, in 2 weeks, I'm all the way down to here. That's crazy. But, yeah, not something that I would purchase again. And then the conditioner, honestly, you guys, it was pretty worthless. Like, I could have not put any conditioner on my hair and just went in with my normal like styling products, and it would have been the same thing. So as far as this goes, I don't even know if I'm going to use this on my hair anymore, just because it really doesn't do anything. I may just use this for like shaving my legs or something. So unfortunately, that was a complete fail. Okay, so the next category was the makeup. Now, I am struggling with makeup right now, because here's the thing with me. I get really excited about body care. I get really excited about skincare. But when I think about having to do my makeup, I'm just like, I just don't get excited about it anymore. And so it's always a struggle to figure out like what I should keep and what I should get rid of, because in my mind I'm going, well, what if at some point I do want to do my makeup fancier, or I do want to, you know what I mean? Then maybe I should keep this. But then in reality, it's like, yeah, but when is that day going to come? Because I haven't had a day like that in quite some time. So as I'm using up, you know, or trying out these makeup products, I'm trying to keep that in mind. And like I said too, about even with like the body care and stuff like that, I really don't want to settle. I really want to love what I'm using. I don't want to, you know, drop my standards to keep something. So a lot of this stuff in the makeup basket is going to be decluttered. So let's go ahead and go through it. Okay. Let's start first with You know what? Let's start with the chapsticks and lip products that I was trying out. Let's see. Okay, so let's start here. This is a Temu one, and it was brand new, still in the packaging. It is a DNM Beauty Moisturizing Lip Balm with vitamin E and honey and coconut milk. Okay, so this smells like coconut, and it doesn't have really a taste to it, but this doesn't stay on your lips. Like you apply it, and I'm not kidding, like you go like that a couple times and it's gone. It's gone. So this is one of those lip balms that you would seriously have to reapply it, like, I don't know, every 10 minutes or something, which just isn't realistic for me. So this one is gonna be decluttered. Next up, I actually had these two, and these were actually really great lip balms that I had used before. It's just they've been in my collection for a while, and I wasn't sure if they were still good. And they are called Pucker Ups is the brand. They were originally sold at Sally's. I don't know if they even still have these, but I had this one is Pina Colada, and this one is Coconut. So I started using it, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like kind of crumbling. So these are both, as much as I wish they were still good, they're just not anymore. So those are getting decluttered also, in the trash. Okay, this is a Wet n Wild Mega Mixers lip balm like pot. And as you can see, well, maybe you can see, I only used this once. And the reason for that is because it feels like Vaseline. And I know so many people use Vaseline as lip balms. I cannot stand using Vaseline as a lip product. And there's like a lot of reasons for that. Like, I just don't feel, I feel like it doesn't have lasting power because it's not like sticky enough, but then also it has like that weird mineral oil type flavor. I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty much that. It doesn't have, like, this was supposed to be pina colada. It smells like pina colada, but it doesn't taste like pina colada. So you're just tasting Vaseline, and it just isn't pleasant. And then, yeah, it doesn't stay on very long. It didn't give much gloss. Like, I thought for sure, judging how this looks, that it would be like high gloss, and it really wasn't. It wasn't matte, but it wasn't high gloss. It was just, I don't know, did not care for that. So it is gone. And then this was another Temu. This is the one, the Kaka Show. I should have known. Yeah, same thing. It smells remotely of coconut. Honestly, not that strong of coconut. And it was just so light that it was like, is this doing anything? And it seemed like it was off my lips within 5 minutes. And I was like, I already have to reapply. So this is going to go also. I know I sound brutal, but with lip balms especially, I have an entire shoebox full of them that I kind of want to go through. And I only want to keep things that are truly benefiting my lips or look really good. So if it's not doing either of those, it's got to go. Let's see. As far as lip balms, let's see, that's a lipstick. Okay, I think this is the last lip balm. And this is another one that was so disappointing because this is another Temu one. It's the Hey XI. I don't know. It's supposed to be like a color changing. That was the only part of that I liked, okay? The color change, like when I put it on my lips, the color that came up was actually very pretty. It was like a light pink, but it had enough color to it that it added something. So I actually did really like the shade that it turned with, like, you know, the mood color or whatever. But it just didn't stay on. I don't know why none of these have staying power. And I know that's a debatable topic too. A lot of people really hate sticky lip balms. I don't, because sticky lip balms stay. They're going to be on there for like an hour or more. These ones that are so light, they're gone so quickly. So this is also going to be decluttered. This is the funny part of this. Okay, so this one was the one that I was kind of like, I don't think I'm going to like this because it's the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade, what was the shade? Like cinnamon? Yeah, cinnamon roll. And it looks brown. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this because brown is just not my color. This was my favorite one. This is the only one of the balms that I'm keeping. It is brown, but it comes out so light that it almost just looks nude. Not clear. Like it does add some color, but it just looks like you're putting on like a very sheer nude color, which I actually really liked. And this has stickiness to it, so it has some lasting power. My lips actually felt moisturized after using this. So this one I'm actually keeping, which is a miracle. Okay, let's do lipsticks next. I'm trying to hurry because we're already at like 25 minutes and we haven't even gotten into the next products. So as far as the lip liners, we have, this is a Temu one. This is, what does this say? Dragon, what does this say? Dragon Renee. And this is the extra waterproof lip liner, and it's number 12. This was actually good. I actually really, really liked this. So this is going to be a keep. And then I had 2 of the Avon True Colors Glimmer Sticks Lip Liner in True Red. Both of those actually are still working really well. Even though they're getting a little bit older, they still are working really well. There's no weird fragrance or anything like that. So those I'm actually keeping. Now this one I'm going to declutter. This is the Maybelline one. And it's so old. It's number 50 red. These are the kinds you have to sharpen, which I'm not a huge fan of. And it's just so old and it's dry. And so that's actually going to go. That's getting decluttered. And then as far as the lipsticks to go along with it, this is the Maybelline lipstick that went with that liner. It's the Color Stay or Color Sensationals number 630 Red Revolution. It's just old. It's no good anymore. So that's getting decluttered. But these 2 I'm keeping. This is the Avon lipstick in Holly Red. This was like a limited edition for Christmas one year. And then the Wet n Wild in Cherry Frost is a good one too. So that I am keeping. The last 2 things I had were eyeshadows. Okay, so the first one is this Naked 12 color eyeshadow. This is palette B. This is from Temu. I'm going to be honest, you guys, I only used it once. Oh, and there's a lot of fall, like this, I don't know if you guys can see, this has got some glitter to it, some shimmer, and there was a lot of fallout with this, and it was just uncomfortable in my eyes. I felt like the fallout was literally getting into my eyes, and I'm talking after applying. Like, I'm not saying like as I applied there was fallout and then I was good. I mean, like the whole time I had it on there, I felt like I was continually getting stuff in my eyes and it was just burning. So, at this point, you guys, as little as I wear eyeshadow, this is just going to get decluttered. It was from Temu. I want to say it was less than like $8. So it's not like it's a huge loss. So that one's gone. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte. This is the one that I told you that it's supposed to be a dupe for Urban Decay's Midnight Cowboy. Now, I'm not going to say it's a dupe. It's definitely, in my opinion, it is not a dupe, because Urban Cowboy is like, there's like a color to it, but then there's like quite a bit of actual glitter. And this is more of a frost. So it's shimmery and frosty, but there's not like chunks of glitter. But I actually did really like this. It's actually what I have on my eyes today. I feel like this was a good shade as far as just an all over color to like brighten the eye area. So this is one I'm going to keep. Okay, now let's get into what I pulled for the next basket. So obviously you guys know I'm going to keep the 3 sheet masks in and this like half tube of that body cream to hopefully finish up. All right, where are we at? This is going to be a long video. I hope you guys like long videos. Okay, so I didn't pull a ton of like makeup and stuff this time. I did pull some chapsticks and some lipsticks to start working with, but not a ton of new makeup. Where do I want to start with this? You know what? Let's just start with the body care because it's the easiest to grab. Okay, so if you guys saw my last Dollar Tree haul, I got this Next Gen Pure Natural Hemp Seed Oil Body Wash. So we are going to give this a try. And then to go along with it are the two lotions, the coconut oil and hemp body lotion and the sweet pineapple and honeydew melon hemp. So both of those, we're going to give them a try. And then to go along with it, because I'm just curious, because this is sweet pineapple and honeydew melon, I'm pretty sure they're trying to dupe this hemp's lotion, which is the sweet pineapple and honey melon. I mean, look at, like, obviously they're trying to dupe it. But will it actually be a dupe or does it just look like a dupe? So I wanted to try these like side by side and see what I thought. And then some fragrances to go along with those particular ones. Because I wanted like pineapple and coconut, since that's, you know, the scent. This is the Gail Heyman's Delicious Pick Me Up Pineapple Body Spray. Looks like that. And then also the Gail Heyman's Delicious Cool Caribbean Coconut little body mist to go along with that. Let's see. And then I do have, did I only pull two? I guess I did. Okay, and then I do have two more of those hand creams to use as body creams. And to go along with those, I have a Body Fantasies Jasmine and Lily. Now, I have not used this one, so I don't have a clue what it smells like. We'll be giving it a try. And let's see. Skincare, cleanser-wise, I have this Burt's Bees Gentle Cream Cleanser with aloe. Have never used this, so this is going to be like a try it and see type thing. I pulled the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I already know I really like this one, but I have a couple bottles and I need to just start like eliminating some of the bottles. So pulled that. And then, okay, skincare as far as, let's see. Okay, so I pulled two more of those rose clay masks because I figured obviously I had a much easier time using the clay masks than I did the sheet masks. And then I have this is just a sample. It's Peach Slices, I think is the company, and it's the Snail Rescue Oil-Free Moisturizer. So it's just a little guy, just a little sample size. Now these two I have not tried yet. Both of these are from Temu, so you know, I have a love-hate relationship with Temu. The first one is, I think it's Sador, is the brand, and it's Rose Essence Lotion. But they come in like a container like this, and they're just little, I don't know, what would you even consider these? Like they're just little pods. So haven't used those. We're going to give those a try. And then this is also from Temu. It is the Probiotic Skincare by West and Month. West and Month is the name. And it's Rose Hip Eye Balm. So it kind of looks like a chapstick. Let me show you guys. But you use it like around your eye. So this is what it looks like. And then yeah, you roll it up. It smells nice. It smells like rose, which I love the fragrance of, you know, rose fragrance. So, so we're going to try that out. And then for hair care, I'm not going to pull any new shampoos or conditioners, but I did pull this Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Hair Mask to give a try. I've never tried it before. Okay, so as far as the lip balms that I pulled for this round to kind of see if they're, again, if you didn't watch my last one, I'm basically trying to go through all of my chapsticks and lip balms to see which ones are still good anymore, and also just to see which ones actually do something, because I have way too many and I need to start decluttering. If they are not good, they need to go. So this time, this is from Temu. It's the Dessar Lip Serum in Banana. So we're gonna give that one a try. And then we have the Sephora Coconut Lip Balm. I tried to pull some coconut stuff this time. The Alba Botanica Hawaiian Lip Balm in Coconut Cream. The Chapstick brand in Aloha Coconut. The Lip Smackers brand in the Coco Loco, and this is the Smoothies Chiller. So these are the ones that have like a cooling effect on your lip. But yeah, this is in the Coco Loco. And then another one in the Smoothies line from Lip Smackers, and it is the Honeydew Kiwi. I kind of thought that one would go with that sweet pineapple and melon one. And then the Carmex Daily Care SPF 15 in Cool Mint. And then the lipsticks, I didn't pull any eyeshadows this time, but I did pull some lipsticks. These are all Wet n Wild. So the two lip liners are the Wet n Wild gel lip liners. This one is in Plum Together, and this one is in Gone Burgundy. And then the two the two Wet n Wild lipsticks that I pulled are Blind Date and Black Orchid. And that's it, you guys. That's everything that I have for the basket for this couple of weeks. So you know the drill. Let me know in the comments down below if you've used any of these products. I want to hear all about your experience with them. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Sorry, this is a little bit of a longer video. Hopefully you made it to the end. If you did, thank you so much for staying for the entire thing, because honestly, that really, really helps to boost like my channel. So if you made it, thank you so much. And I will see you guys very soon.